we're taking a look at the Huawei P8, Huawei's answer to the likes of the Galaxy S6, One M9 and LG G4. The P8 is a 5.2-inch Android 5.0 Lollipop flagship, carrying both a 2GHz Cortex-A53 and a quad-core 1.5GHz Cortex-A53, alongside 3GB of RAM. The P8 arrives with 16 to 64GB of internal storage, which is expandable by microSD, and carries a 260 mAh battery. The P8 retains a unibody design, thus no removable battery, and is crafted extremely well. Other than the antenna strips reminiscent of those found on the iPhone 6, this device feels very unique in hand. However, the screws on either side of the micro USB port are for aesthetics only, as is one of the bottom-mounted speaker grills. Only one is actually a speaker. The metal on the back feels rigid yet comfortable all at once. The chamfered metal rim feels smooth yet grippable. The execution here is crisp and clean. While the P8 doesn't carry a Quad HD display like its rivals, the screen is bright, colourful and responsive, making everything look clear and crisp. And bezels have been kept to a relative minimum apart from the area of dead space below the screen. The contrast on the display is very impressive, but despite that, outside visibility is somewhat compromised at times. It is quite usable outside, but we find ourselves often bumping the brightness to maximum while outdoors. The stock theme is a muted color palette and dull color configurations for apps and folders, and this is due to Huawei's custom Android skin, Emotion UI 3.1. However, it does include a theming engine which can be used to customize the look and feel of the operating system. In terms of power, Huawei uses its own home-baked 930 processor inside the P8, and its 64-bit architecture and 8-core setup, along with 3GB of RAM, mean it's more than ready for the demands of today's applications and games than previous iterations. The rear-facing 13-megapixel sensor can't match the Galaxy S6 or One M9 for resolution, but Huawei claims it's the world's first 4-color RGBW imaging sensor. Low-light performance has indeed been enhanced a lot over its predecessor. More impressively, mixed lighting situations are handled extremely well, not overexposing the lit areas while maintaining detail on dark areas. You won't be disappointed with this shooter. It has taken a step forward from the Mate 7 and is one of the better Android shooters out there. We would place it just behind the likes of the LG G4 and Galaxy S6. The Huawei P8 is definitely the best smartphone to come out of the Chinese firm to date. Its screen, power, camera and battery life are just about on par with the high-end competition and comes in at a slightly lower price. It is exquisitely made and can easily compete in the big leagues when it comes to quality. Overall, the Huawei P8 should be on the radar if it isn't already. When you take price into consideration with its great design and camera, it's one of the best options on the market today. Join us again soon for another gadget review, and thanks for watching Bandwidth Blog TV.